I have some white sea bass from Catalina Offshore Products. You can have this fish delivered to your house, catalinaop.com. Any fish, pretty much any fish, can be grilled. This is a semi-firm fish. It's actually kind of medium flesh. If you're not used to grilling fish, you're gonna say, I can't put this on a grill, it'll stick. It's cold, it's firm. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on top. And this is High Mountain Alaskan salmon seasoning, which works just as well on white sea bass. And I wanna make sure that all sides of the white sea bass is coated with both the olive oil and the High Mountain salmon seasoning, and that my grill box is hot and it's clean. The cool thing about the Camp Chef grill box is that it has wide, flat grate on top as opposed to those very narrow ridges that you see on a lot of the grill tops. That makes it a little bit tough when you've got those little skinny ridges on top. When they're flat, it marks the fish, it marks a well-cooked steak, and nothing falls through. It's summertime. I've got some in-season red onion, zucchini squash, yellow squash. There's a little bit of the High Mountain Alaskan salmon seasoning on there. I put some fresh garlic on it. In short order, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of lime juice on top of this white sea bass once I give it the first flip. And you know, a well-seasoned grill box, you're gonna get some good smoky flavors too. You wanna keep it clean, but not too clean. Sea bass on this side. See how that slides across the grate like that? That's a good sign. I've got presentation side down. Let me show you something. This is the bottom side of the fish. This is just a little bit of the dark part. I trimmed 99.9% of it. That's just a very thin layer. That's going to be on the bottom. That's the part that's going to be on the bottom of the plate. I want this to be presentation side up. And of course, corn is great on the grill. If you wanted to microwave or steam the corn just for a couple minutes before you put it on the grill, it'll speed things up a little bit. But if you take your time, in the husk, that corn will be just fine. The biggest mistake you can make when you're grilling fish is to move it too soon, is to play with your fish. It has to be well marked on the bottom. You want it well browned on the bottom, and that way it'll flip easy, it'll scooch. In some point, just about any grill, it's going to start sticking. When it's at that sticking part, walk away. Let it sit there, give it another few more minutes so that it sears on the bottom. With the squash, that's kind of a soft vegetable, so you don't want to over grill that. As soon as it's marked, flip it, get it out of there because it'll start to soften up. It keeps cooking and you're gonna have baby food. You see how easy that flips? It didn't stick to the grate, didn't stick to the grill. All right, lid down. We've got about 3 minutes. Lime juice. Can never have enough lime. If your limes, by the way, if you don't get a lot of juice out of your limes, stick them in the microwave for 15, 20 seconds. Then they'll get more juice out of them. Some grilled veg. I got 2 nice crusty pieces of fish right here. And you know what? I even have room for an ear of corn. Perfectly grilled, not overcooked. Anybody can cook their fish on the grill, especially if you have a Camp Chef grill box.